everyone, welcome back to the craft moment. So VBS is over, but I heard back from a lot of you of how much you enjoyed all of the crafts that we did during VBS, and I'm so glad that you loved it. So today I've got one more to go with our VBS theme, and I think that you're really gonna like it. It's more of a game than a craft, really. So you're going to need any kind of a plastic cup, like a solo cup or just whatever you have. If it's smaller than this, then that's gonna be okay too. You're also gonna need some good heavy scissors, and you're going to need a balloon and a ping pong ball. So let's get started. Oh, did I mention tape? You're gonna need some kind of tape. I'm gonna use painter's tape, but you could probably use Scotch tape or duct tape would work also. Okay, so get your plastic cup, and you might need some help with this because it's a little bit tricky. You're going to cut the end off of your plastic cup, okay? So I'm gonna just snip right through like that and cut that off. Okay, so you want it to be fairly flat. And if yours is kind of jagged, then a good idea is to cover the end of it with tape. You don't have to do this, but it just makes it nicer. So I'm gonna follow all the way around the cup. Now let me show you a little trick for when you're putting tape on something that's round. I'm gonna take my scissors and just do some little slits all the way around. And that way, when I fold my tape in, it's going to sit against that curve a little better. Okay. Now, this is going to be the end where the ping pong ball comes out. This is going to be the end where we're going to put our balloon, because this end is a lot stronger and it's gonna hold the balloon better. So get your balloon, and you're going to make a knot in it. All right, there we go. So try to get at the end just a good tight knot, okay? Now take your balloon and your scissors, and you're going to cut off the end of your balloon. It doesn't have to be exact, but you want to do more than just a little bit. Do like a third of the balloon, okay? Now, you have a balloon with a hole. So work your fingers in there, and give it a little bit of a stretch might help, okay? So we're gonna put this end of the balloon on your plastic cup. So you want the side with the knot to be pretty much centered in the middle of the cup. So you might have to try a few times to try to get it centered. This is a little bit tricky. You might need somebody to hold the cup for you. So mine's not very centered. I'm gonna try again. This is why you might need somebody to hold the cup for you. There we go. Okay. So make sure the balloon comes down all the way around. I'm gonna pull it over just a little to try to get it a little more centered. Now, my balloon is really tight, and I think that it would stay, but I'm going to make sure that it stays on by putting some more tape, by putting tape around the bottom of my balloon. This is also gonna make your cup stronger. Now you have your ping pong ball shooter. So ping pong ball goes in that end, and then when you pull it down, it's going to go down into this, and then it's going to shoot. Okay, so I encourage you to think of different things you can do with your ping pong ball shooter. Now, we talked all last week about focusing on God. So think about what kind of target you could make to focus on. You could draw one, you could print one off. You also could see how far you could shoot your ping pong ball, like do a test and see how far it would go. You also, if you had other cups, you could make a tower of cups and see if you can knock your tower down by shooting at it. You also could try some other lightweight items like a marshmallow or maybe a grape or a cherry tomato and test them and see how different ones, if they go further, if they can knock your tower down better. Just try some different stuff and see what happens. Let me know how your experiment goes. Thanks so much for being with me today.